You want to get stronger legs? Is that the goal? What exercises should you do for leg strength? That's the question that came in today on 24/7 Hockey, and I'm going to answer that here. So the thing to focus on when you're working on getting stronger legs in terms of what exercises you should be doing is we're going to start by saying what exercise you shouldn't do, okay? You need to think about when you're training for hockey, you have a specific goal, and that's to be better on the ice, period, all right? Better on the ice. Whatever is gonna make you a better hockey player, that's what you need to be focused on when you're training. Now, the result of that, if you do it the right way, if you train with intensity, the result of that is you're gonna get stronger, you're gonna gain more muscle, you're gonna get ripped, all right, period, because of the way that you're training. But the ultimate goal is to get better on the ice. So you have to put yourself in hockey-specific movement patterns, hockey-specific muscle recognition movements. So when you're thinking about hockey, it's a single leg sport. It's a 90-degree knee bend sport. So you want to be working on exercises where your knees are getting bent down to a proper position. Your feet are flat on the ground, all right? If you're doing single leg, you're balancing. You're getting your weight over that leg, explosive movements. So what you don't want to do is anything where you have help from a machine, all right? Leg curls, laying down, curling that thing up to your leg, up to your butt, okay? Horrible exercise. Biggest waste of time ever unless you're rehabbing an injury, all right? Leg extensions. You know that thing you see these meatheads do on YouTube? These, 250-pound guys all, yeah, I'm a professional bodybuilder, right? Great for them, okay? They obviously worked hard, whatever. But they're doing the leg extensions to get their legs and the quads and get all the muscles that show up good when they stand in their bikinis on stage, whatever it is, right? That is a horrible exercise for hockey. Because yeah, sure, maybe you're getting a little bit stronger, but you're missing all the other proper movement patterns that you need, skills that you need, balance, recruiting your core, all these things that you need to be a good hockey player, to be performing on the ice at an elite level. So compound movements, all right? Squats, deadlifts, starting with lighter weights, starting with dumbbells, moving up to barbells as your technique gets better. Great way just to build overall strength, okay? Explosive movements, single leg or double leg bounds forward, squat jumps straight up, tuck jumps so your knees come to your chest, and then adding in single leg. So single leg squat jumps, single leg bounds, single leg tuck jumps, always getting down nice and low. You can do some where you explode up right off the ground. You can do some where you pause at the bottom and then you explode up, all right? 90-degree muscle endurance exercises. So exercises where you're working on that 90-degree muscle endurance. You're holding that 90-degree position. So we do something called skater squats at 24/7 Hockey, where you're working on different movements in that 90-degree position so your legs are just on fire. Different kind of exercise, right? It's different than plyometrics. All right, it's different than compound strength like squats and deadlifts. It's a different kind of exercise, but equally beneficial for hockey players and burns like hell. All right, extremely challenging if you do it right. Wall sits holding a weight. Those are, again, great to build that 90-degree muscle endurance. So when you're on the ice for a minute, 2 minutes, you can go hard, you can keep that good deep knee bend, you can skate with a powerful stride, and that, again, these all complement each other. Flexibility and mobility, extremely important. Lateral movement and lateral strength, extremely important. For hockey, your skating stride's going out, not straight back, all right? It's going out at that 45-degree angle, okay? We're not going straight back with those feet. We're going out at a 45-degree angle. So you have to work on that lateral movement as well and that lateral strength. So we do, like I said, we do a lot of, lateral lunges, lateral movements that are going to be very similar to your skating stride and mimic your skating stride, lateral step-ups. When you do explosive movements, explosive lateral bounds. You can do some, quick recoil, landing, exploding, and then somewhere you get down really low, you pause for a second, jump up as high as you can, land, pause, and you really work on absorbing that impact, reloading, and then exploding. And then Quickness and agility, explosiveness, footwork, jumping rope. Those are the final component to really work on that foot speed, and then also making sure that you're working on the hip mobility and stretching out the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes, the hips. So that can be yoga, that can be some type of mobility drill with bands, with partner stretching, anything that you're doing to really stretch out and work on that mobility and getting yourself with a larger and larger range of motion, okay? That's gonna prevent injuries, but it's also gonna help you with your skating, okay? The more range of motion you can get, the bigger steps that you can take, the bigger strides that you can take, the quicker you can move laterally, the more you can move your hips and change directions, all right? All extremely important. So you can see how this all plays out in different ways, right? It's a combination of all these things that make that complete player, and that complete explosive player, and that strong, agile, powerful lower body that you see the guys in the NHL with. All right, the guys in the NHL aren't just squatting every single day, all right, or every single week, and that's not it. Okay, it's a combination of all these things, and that's what makes elite hockey training so unique. So what we cover at 24/7 Hockey is implementing all of these different styles of training into the workouts. And if you want to get a free workout, okay, a free 1-week workout where we implement all these things so that you can actually see what it's like to train this way, learn new exercises, learn new drills, push yourself, see the intensity that we're training with, go to 247hockey.com. All right, the number 247hockey.com. Sign up to become a free member and get your free hockey workout.